Chapter 8. A Trip to France. Before we begin,
have you ever traveled outside India? Do you plan to or dream about visiting a country?
People go out of country for travel, treatment, doing jobs or business, or to meet their relatives and friends. Before visiting a country, we should gather some useful information about it so that we do not feel like a complete alien on reaching there. One fine morning, a bright silver and blue jet aeroplane landed at Charles de Gaulle Airport outside Paris, France. Mr. and Mrs. Said, with their two daughters, Zoya and Zainab, stepped out into the warm sunshine. The Said family had come from India to live for a year in this beautiful country. Mrs. Said had come to study the French perfume business for the Indian government, while Mr. Said would train there as a chef. Zoya and Zainab would study in a French school. As the taxi took them into Paris,
Mr. Said started to tell his daughters about France.
"It's about 1/4 the size of India," he said. "It is among the largest countries in Europe. Russia is the largest." Mr. Said went on to say that, unlike India, France isn't very crowded. There is plenty of room for everyone. There are forests and farms in France too. The soil is rich and fertile, and the sea surrounds much of France. So there is no shortage of good vegetables, fruits, grains, meat, and fish to eat. France has snow-capped mountains called the French Alps. France also has big rivers and plains where the cattle graze on luscious grass.
Dairy farming is also popular as the French love cheese.
It is a part of their diet. On sunny hillsides, juicy grapes from the vineyards are harvested and pressed into wine, for which France is famous, added Mrs. Said.
France also has large cities and many factories.
The country has almost everything that people need for a comfortable and happy life. Suddenly, Zainab pointed and said excitedly, "Oh, look at that Eiffel Tower! It looks just like it does on postcards." "Yes, that's right," said Mr. Said. "The Eiffel Tower is a symbol of France, just as the Taj Mahal is a symbol of India. Paris is the capital and the largest city of France. It is a very beautiful old city. Its white stone buildings gleam in the sun. The people love to stay outdoors, especially the parks and gardens.
There are parks with ponds where the children sail toy boats.
In some of the parks, the trees are so trimmed that they look like huge green lollipops. The city is well maintained, which is why the people of Paris are proud of their city.
It is also the reason why tourists love to visit the city in France
and speak highly of it.
Most highways and railroads in France lead to Paris.
Many people in other parts of France and the world often dress according to the fashions of Paris. Mrs. Said said that she had read somewhere that
when Paris sneezes, the rest of France catches a cold. The family laughed.
The taxi crossed a bridge over the Seine,
the river that winds through Paris.
They got out of the taxi and joined the people on the crowded street. They passed sidewalk cafes where people sat at tables outdoors, eating, drinking, and talking. There was much to see in Paris, and Mr. Said took the family
to visit the Musée du Louvre, one of the finest museums in the world.
Then they visited Normandy and Brittany, two of the oldest parts of the country. Zainab and Zoya knew that Brittany is a peninsula and that part of Normandy is a peninsula too. They found this part of France very cool and pleasant. Sometimes there were storms from the ocean and it rained a little almost every day. The people here, mainly farmers and fishermen, seemed a little old-fashioned.
The Said family enjoyed visiting the old seaports.
They knew that long time ago, in the days of wooden sailing ships, soldiers and colonists had sailed from there. In the last days of World War II, big guns had thundered there, bombs had exploded,
and bullets had ripped through everywhere.